Hey, the Worstlings won in chaos, guys, and here it is. Welcome back to another episode of Worst Wisdom. Y'all already know this is a series where I break down MK's main trials, kind of show what I do, what happens in a trial when I run it, the reason for those things. Oop, look at that. Here we had escalation. I love this trial, so I kind of wanted to just use this as my episode 3 of Worst Wisdom. Variators weren't terrible, but we had no medical, no rig upgrades, prime time, sharp glass, bad trip 1, ultra 2. So it could have been better, could have been worse. But yeah, sit back and enjoy it, guys. It's a fun one. Okay, so here, if we don't know what we're doing on this trial, we are gathering some mannequins and taking them to this van ahead of me here. There are a total of 4. It's gonna be 1 kind of a freebie up front here, and then 3 kind of spread out. 1 in infants, 1 in girls, and 1 in boys. So typically, I like to go ahead and hit this button for the bottom floor first. That way, it's already kind of done. But then I kind of just go ahead and head on to infants. Usually, if you see this wire coming here, it's always going to be in the first room. Don't even worry about looking for it anywhere else. It's usually either going to be in this front room or to the right over here behind us. So that's a good thing about this trial is not many spawns for it. These buttons and the mannequins, pretty much like 2 or 3 spots that they can be in. I come straight to infants. Try to be silent to catch this gate. Like Gooseberry sometimes likes to spawn on this side. I knew from the wire that we were going to have the button in the bathroom. Just going ahead and push back, and the kid's going to be on the furthest side by the cribs on this right side over here. Hear the grunts. I get a silent jump. She doesn't hear me, so I kind of just wait. Take the kid. I know I like to take the back way since I came the front way. That one's locked, so I just go ahead and turn this way. I know that she's going to be on my right side, so I'm not really worried about that. It's a sound gate up here, so I always try to be quiet so I can make it through this. On the same token of that, I always be loud on the opposite side. That way it shuts behind me if someone's chasing me or, spots me. They can't just rush in after me. Tide Pod's in boys' dorm doing that. Just did it earlier. We kind of meet up in the middle here. I check to see if he maybe made it back yet. He hadn't. So I just push on further with the kid. The mannequin. So right now I go ahead and decide here I'm going to go push for the button. Didn't hear from him yet. I think we were having like a comms issue with Discord or something, so I didn't realize that he had hit this button over here. But nevertheless, it's okay. So I went ahead and pushed back. Finished this radio for the secondary. Then we had dual. Well, you got dual on everything now. High escalation runs. Seen that he pushed the button. Decided to push back. Go ahead and drop this kid off and go get the one in the bathroom. This kid in girls' dorm can either be in bathroom on the other side, and the button will be behind you, kind of where those double doors are that you can break through, co-op doors. So I like to go ahead and get all the kids together before we try to go to the van, just because I feel like it's easier to not get trapped at the sound gate a bunch of different times, or potential for that. You can just kind of chance it once. Here I used the little Tide Tech that I like to slam the door and then wait for them to bust and lock it. Coil works pretty well. It'd take him a while to go through the door, and then he decided to turn around. I think Tide Pod might have came down and he aggroed on him. So I decided to go ahead and push towards the van. The giant doesn't see me. Of course, they're kind of dumb sometimes, especially if you're in an area that they're not supposed to be in. She's not technically supposed to come under, through the sound gate. She can, for sure, but she's not in that area normally, so I don't feel like they don't see you as easily for some reason. As soon as you step past that sound gate, she spots you in a heartbeat. So we got 3 of the kids looking for bricks or something. Thought he might have had the last kid on the way, but he needed some help, so I went to push back. Little dodge action, which she didn't aggro. It's kind of like I said in my dodge video. She didn't really swing or aggro, so it's time to just tuck tail and run. You don't know what they're about to do. Very sporadic movement at that point. They could lunge at you, so I don't chance it. I'm getting out of there, especially on the escalation run, you know. A little bit more chancy. So here we got the last kid. Got all the radios, all the schematics, little dodge action. Go ahead and hit the button. I can hear her behind me, so I know I gotta hit this off really quickly. Another dodge. That's kind of what we've seen before. She was aggro on Tide Pod. Unfortunately, he got struck. Sometimes her reach is that long. So I wanted to push back. Told me to leave him, but you know, we try to not leave anybody left behind. He does the same thing for me. So, and I say the same thing too. Not to waste your life on mine, but we know we can get each other. So here I try to bait her over this wall, knowing that I'll have a second to take the health booster. Didn't intend to step on the glass, but kind of roll with the punches, right? We know, just like I said before, take the path that's easier for you, harder for them. Takes her a second to go through that cubby hole. Gives me an extra couple seconds to get stamina back and decide what I want to do. Since she's still coming this way, I decide go ahead and push for Tide Pod. I know the Giant's coming to execute, so we have a freebie here. So we just got to get up and jump towards the shuttle and we'll be fine. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode of Worst Wisdom. See you later, worstlings.